What I want to talk about today is how we're going to fund the school and how we're going to do it with no money or no additional money. And how we're going to do it is through the Section 18A trust, which is structured in a way that you as an organisation can take 10% of your tax bill and make that donation in terms of a CSI donation into the school, where we create professional recovery coaches and we uplift communities, and we prove that we can benefit all those people that are being impacted by a culture of addiction. And we know from the Surgeon General's report, the first one that was created, that each $4 that you spend within this system, you save $7 within this system. So taking 10% of your tax budget, of your tax bill, placing it within here, you're actually saving money in here. So if you put 400,000 Rand in here, you're actually getting back 700,000 Rand here in savings, and that 400,000 Rand will be coming off your tax bill, which you will be needing to give over as part of your tax bill anyway. So instead of kind of sitting around and complaining about all the problems in society and all the problems with addiction, we actually can start to talk about building the solution and how we can actually move from that place of kind of being victims of this culture to survivors on it, and we can then move everyone from the stigmatization of addiction to the kind of the joy and liberation of recovery. Because what this does is the guys that then come from this world and get trained in this world and then go back into the workplace actually make for a better working environment, which is good for the company and the well-being. So this isn't about us kind of coming and asking for handouts. This makes business sense to kind of make an investment into the world of recovery. It's not about doing good and oh shame, let's help those poor junkies. This is about, it makes business sense, because when everyone is well, we all profit. So this is a pure kind of business decision, why it makes sense to take your CSI investment and invest it with us. The reason people aren't doing that, my thinking is, it's still because it's a stigma-based problem. So whereas in maybe the early 90s with HIV, where HIV was stigmatized, it would have been hard to kind of raise money because of the stigmatization of it. Nowadays that stigma has gone, and we're able to have a society that's really kind of in a place of well-being from managing that illness and moving that into a place of wellness. And we're doing the same thing with addiction. So I really want you guys to consider and to think about, if you really kind of want to change the world and make the world a better place, or make this country a better place, and to kind of move from being stuck and complaining about the problem to rather kind of partner with us and become part of the solution. And I don't want to keep posting on Facebook trying to get people to buy into this. I want people that are going to benefit from this, where it touches their kokorozashi, they've got an understanding of what Ubuntu is, and we're using social media, we're using a closed Facebook system. Go log on to it at davidcollins.facebook.com, and then you will get to the Foundation Clinic Addiction Recovery Solutions network that is all kind of committed to creating a culture of recovery. So to keep that sustainable, we're going to be coming to corporates and to individuals, and we're going to ask them for tax deductible donations to help sustain this. We've been doing this for like 10 years now, and it's now time for us to kind of really expand and to grow and to execute this which I've spoken about before. So we've got people coming to the door, they come through our school, and then they go back out here, and they basically reduce the impact, the cost that a culture of addiction is having on society as a whole, and we're doing that by investing here. Yeah, so that's where I'm going to leave it. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the new year.